Hey folks, I had to stop there for a bit just to check the Bounty Hunters line. I had to go check what it was from because it actually sounded less like they had done it themselves and more like they had just taken it from, you know, whatever they're referencing. But which was turned out to be Star Wars, and no, the Star Wars guy sounded different. Actually, thinking about it, it's perfectly possible that maybe that's actually a line in StarCraft, as in, like up here you'll see the vultures. When your guys will go to talk to them, they just use the vulture lines. You know, that actually might have been a line from StarCraft. Like Blizzard did their own reference to it, and they just used that reference here. That would explain like why it sounded different to the rest of their custom voice acting, without it have just been yoinked from that movie. It just I did another custom campaign where they did just that. Marauders. For the mission with Bane, the Baneling, they just outright used Bane's lines from the Batman movie. I had to cut them out. Then I did another one where they just used Arnie lines from that Batman movie, where he plays Mr. Freeze. So I was just paranoid it was basically another case of that. But this might have actually been officer lines in StarCraft. There's that whole character model you never really get to click on much, so you never really get to hear their lines. So it could just be that. That's beautiful. But yeah, I just had to stop and check because it could have just been a reference that they voice acted, just sounded different, or they could have just taken the line outright. And I was paranoid. I had to check, but it does sound different. But now I'm realizing the third option of it just being, part of the game. Oh, it's Blizzard themselves being the ones making the reference. You know? But anyway. Whoa.
That is Roger Wilco's. Watch your step, laddie. This place can get a little rough.
It's got like a Judge Dredd thing going on there. Well, not Judge Dredd, just weird like
Maybe one of those
dystopian police officer look going on. You know?
What do you want? Nothing, mate. Nice bike. Maybe you should handle this, eh? Yeah? Excuse me, sir. Something you wanted? I was wondering if you might know the whereabouts of a fellow they call Trench. I don't have time to f*** around.
Like those are just
Okay. I'll take that as a no. Oh, perfect. Wait, let me go talk to the bartender.
that's those are just vulture lines. And that's BlizzCon footage in the back with WoW on this monitor over there. So yeah, could be.
He's heard of this Trench. Says he hangs out in the northwest quarter. Oh, great. Oh, no, laddie. Apparently that's a big crime sector. Where wonders never cease. Come on, let's get going. We should stop by Quato's junk shop and see if we can pick up some cheap gear. We might need it.
So yeah, down here is Quatos, and I want to say that's another reference to Star Wars, but I think that guy's name had a G in it. Not sure if I just vaguely remember people talking about the characters. I don't know the characters. Only actually ever sat down and watched the 7 and 8. I haven't actually seen any of the other ones.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, oh yes.
Well, hello there.
Hermit / scientist. Ha. Marshal of the Tornold Highlands.
Got a smoke, mate? Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
But yeah, those were just the normal vulture lines on that guy. So maybe the line over here was just the officer line from StarCraft. You know, just again another reuse.
Whistle while you do what?
Isn't that meant whistle while you work?
Don't be fiddling with me now. You be needing my assistance. Don't be fiddling with me now.
I didn't actually get to hear that last
Need my assistance?
pistol line. I was too busy snorting about the previous one.
While you do what? Don't be fiddling with me now. Look at the size of that boy's noggin. It's all jammed up in that SCV. It looks like a science vessel stuffed onto his back. Head, crystals, no.
Head crystals now? What? Anyway.
What's the plan? No worries.
Tell them to attack, not that there's anything actually to attack. There's also one issue here. Oh, thank God. Last time one of the guards got stuck here, and it took so long to try and rush past them. It was probably the main part of the delays on this level.
Well, hello there. What's the story? Hey, it's a bonzer already.
Ian Anduin lived in the Eternal Highlands for most of his adolescent life, where he learned to tinker with the new technology that freighters, cargo vessels, and off-road transports often deposited in nearby outposts as either trade surplus or mission refuse. On the Zerg over Eternal Tree, Anduin helped his people fend off the rampaging creatures until a division of Manx's forces retook the planet, an act that earned him the position of Marshal of the Highlands. Now under Dominion control, the major civilized centers of Eternal Tree have evolved into a network of corrupt city-states driven by rampant bribery and mutual economic and political backscratching, leaving Anduin's idyllic Highland home an easy target for thieves and well-armed pirates.
Got a smoke, mate?
So you can get upgrades down here if you want them or not, and I suppose I could go with them. I'm not sure how much of an impact it will have, but I'll take them. There doesn't seem to be any reason not to.
Hello, welcome to Quartos. Mr. Anduin. I trust you are doing well.
Oh, cut the crap. We're looking for some weapon enhancements. Can you help us?
Of course I can help you, but it's going to cost you.
How much?
I don't know, 400.
400? Fine.
Wonderful, beautiful. Step right up and help yourselves. The ordnance is in my shop.
Upgrade complete.
Quatto, do you ever finish fixing my hoverbike?
My schedule has been so busy,
Fine, I'll fix it myself. I'll take one of those SCVs.
that'll be 50. Richter, help the man out. All right.
Hey, Anduin, this SCV's got a bad motivator, look! Hey, what are you trying to pull here?
Richter, go get the other SCV.
Sure thing.
Alright, let's get this thing repaired.
Temporarily, there's two Anduins.
Yeah, you too, forget it.
Two and then two becomes one.
Alright, let's move it. No worries. Got a
Hold you back,
Well, hello there.
because he's got AoE on it.
Oh, I forgot to mention, last time I was here, I racked up a few gambling debts. Guess the locals ain't too happy. Better keep an eye open. Yeah, that's a bonzer idea. No worries.
Beautiful. But yeah, the other guy's got AoE on his thing, so if you let him try and kill them off, he'll accidentally kill civilians, and then everyone will be pissed. Where we need to go now is up this way.
Sounds about right.
So I'll just send them all off in that general direction. There's a few different things you can hear.
Thank you for calling Holophone. Brought to you by the Kel-Morian Mining Corporation. If you can dig it, so can we. Also brought to you by the Dominion. We know who you are and where you live. To press 5, please press 3.
Oh.
Now.
Misclick.
What the hell was that? It's a Bonzer idea. Sounds about right.
So yeah, that's one of the funnies.
Let's move it.
And on top of that, Mugen Biotech will compensate you handsomely for any excessive blood loss or permanent organ damage you may suffer.
Ah, what the hell? I need that college money.
Yeah, it's a Bonzer idea. No worries. Alright, let's move it.
What's up?
Sounds about right. No worries. Sounds about right.
Restaurant parking only. All other vehicles will be towed and melted down. Great way of disposing of stuff from a crime scene.
Yeah, that's a Bonzer idea. Sounds about right. No worries.
Attention. Will the owner of a battle cruiser marked Hyperion please report to the courtesy desk? You've left your lights on.
There's Torrent Space Marine. Giant Ursidon. There used to be a Valkyrie in here the first time I came here.
Yeah, go ahead. No worries. Alright, let's move it.
I don't know what's meant to be over there.
About right.
But yeah, that's meant to be the zoo. Random sword in stone.
No worries. Yeah, that's a Bonzer idea. Sounds
Oh,
about
there's also a shop over here.
Alright, let's move it.
Owl's E-Vices. That's actually a reference to one of the people working on this.
Sounds about right.
Alevice. All one word.
Let's move it. Yeah, that's a Bonzer idea. No worries.
Okay, how is Mox faster than the... Okay, no, he's not faster.
Got a smoke?
3.2,
Needing my assistance?
3.62.
I'll do it for a case of scotch.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
What? Is it wartime already? Standing by.
There's Wraiths.
Go ahead. No worries. Alright, let's move it. Sounds about right.
So there's nothing there.
Move it. No worries.
There's the turn off I missed constantly last time.
Alright, let's move it.
Then there's down here.
Right.
And then this is locked.
Worries. Sounds about right.
This is blocked by stuff. And I think back here is blocked by stuff too.
Attention passengers on all outbound transports for Moria. You have 5 minutes until final boarding.
Moria. Order rings.
That's a Bonzer idea. Alright, let's move it.
Nice. And a little Diablo in there. Fucking firing squad.
Let's find a spot to park these bad boys.
You have a permit for those things?
Great.
For Rainer, never catching a break. Also, if you do shoot people, you'll get it brought to a place. You'll see people get executed, and then you'll be given one more chance to clean up your ways.
I read you. Affirmative.
We'll need him over here, certainly. Now, over here is going to be mostly enemies,
No worries. Alright, let's move it.
for example. But they aren't particularly dangerous.
What's the story? That's a Bonzer idea.
Actually, sticking him after this guy He's trying to stop him from being too suicidal. Here lies the wreckage of the Dowager Queen. May she rest in peace. I don't... There's so many movie references here. I don't get them all. I'm not much of a movie guy. The SAV is apparently taking a few bullets. I see no point in really using the industrial sector. That was not a Star Wars reference. I'm assuming like every line here is pretty much a reference. Like it's probably a fair assumption.
Well, northwest quarter, but I don't see anybody that fits this description. Let's head east and see what we can find. Alright, let's move it. Sounds about right. Jacked up and good to go.
Okay. And we're nearly at the end of this level. Took me a lot longer first time around. Since there's non-hostiles here, you can't really use too many abilities, so you have to be rather careful. I ain't dead. Somehow by, drugging him up, the fire comes out of his gauntlets faster.
No worries. Now that's a bonzer idea. Sounds about right. Hello? Anyone there?
You boys sure do know how to make a lot of noise. Trent Astor, at your service. They call me Trench around here. Now, what can I do for you?
And that went pretty well. Better than the first time where I lost the SCV. And you can't see, and I am recording, and everything's good, everything's good. I'm gonna have to go in second and deal with the dog. He stays in the kitchen during night, but during the day. But at night we move him into the sitting room. It just yeah, that's just where he sleeps at night. The sofa's much better than the blanket he's got in the kitchen, Wait, that's misspelled. The Ant-Yo. The Ant version of Yu-Gi-Oh! But anyway. The Antioch Chronicles, Episode 2, Negative Suns, Blades in the Rain. Oh, I'm blading in the rain. I'll go over this feeling I'm Templar again. The Dark Templar have returned to Ire. While their leader, Zeratul, guards the portal to Shakuras, Moloch has returned to his former home of Antioch to defend the Temple of Japok. Having failed to do so, he now joins Judicator Tamalius in the province defense. Moloch himself is an enigma, significantly older than the Judicator or any of his companions, barring the Archon Nanat Teradon. He's volunteered little about his exile or his interest in the Temple of Japok. This is of little consequence to Timalius, who will accept any help that is offered. As this powerful storm rolls into Antioch, Timalius calls a war council. Soon, however, he discovers that an equally powerful storm rages within his own ranks. Before joining the Dark Templar, Moloch was a student in the Templars Nanoth and Teradon. Christ, they're fucking old. There was a bit of a retcon in how old the Dark Templar split was. Before it was meant to be like 10,000 years, but now I think they knocked that down to like 3 or something. Maybe a couple of hundred. I can't remember what it was. You need to check the wiki. There's one character that said he's like the source of the retcon. He appeared in one of the little side campaigns that took place after Brood War, like the where not Sokolov, the Zerg Russian, him where he gets de-infested. The old dragoon is sent to fight alongside Raider. He claims to have fought alongside he fought alongside a Dune. So yeah, and he claims it was so many, millennia ago or whatever. Sorry, I'm just thinking, did I say something right? I feel like I botched my words.
I assume all our brethren have been safely evacuated. All the remaining Templar have been accounted for in Shrikitor. Captain, I must extend my gratitude to you for joining us on this rescue. The assistance of your forces has been invaluable. So what do you plan to do now? Leave everything behind? Unfortunately, we have little choice. I am concerned, however, that if we leave matters such as they are, we may stand little chance of ever reclaiming our homeworld. I had hoped that Antioch might stand as a last bastion in the tide of this war, however distant that possibility might seem. If our dark new allies' instincts are to be trusted, then perhaps we might do well to strike at this nearby Cerebrit, while we still maintain the element of surprise. If this scourge is left to thrive here, we may never again see our province reach its ancient glory.
Shrikitor, if you attempt to stage an incursion against these beasts, I stand with you. And I stand with Murok.
Hey, I might as well tag along. One less Cerebrit lurking around is one less liability for the boys up on the station. I'm in. Very well. Prepare your troops. I have need now to speak with the newcomer.
We will wait for your command.
Enter.
So,
Your decision surprises me.
I choose to believe he's...
The will to strike in the midst of a tempest was not typical of your conclave.
This from one who hides in shadows. In any case, it is of little consequence. You hardly knew my contemporaries.
Shrikitor, I have seen the violence of atrocities committed in the name of your conclave. Hold witness to the backstabbing deceptions of the brave Terrans, and shed more blood in one day than you have in a century. I suggest we each do what we do best. As a warrior, I will do the killing. You plan the strategy.
Fair enough.
So, we strike under cover of darkness.
Yes, the storm will grant us some small advantage.
Hiding in shadows, are we?
Very amusing.
Moloch! You... Shrikitor, what is the meaning of this? Enlisting the aid of a heretic? I could say the same of you, Archon.
Nanothyrodune's reputation is beyond reproach, Moloch. And you, brave one, do not forget that it was Zeratul who helped Tassadar defeat the Overmind. In any case, we have more important matters to deal with than the apparent grudge the two of you share.
Perhaps.
The Cerebrit may detect us if we wait any longer. We move within the hour.
I would greatly appreciate assistance from both of you in this matter. Our forces are limited. I am not needed elsewhere. So be it. Though it is against my better judgment, I shall commit part of my forces to thinning Scion to your strike. I simply hope this blasphemer does not disappoint you as he has disappointed me. That remains to be a final warning. Before the next full moon rise, one of the allies with whom you stand will betray you. It's not your gaze where it is acquired police. How dare he? The time is hard at hand.
I choose to believe, the Dark Templar, like you heard, like there's no thunder and storm. Then suddenly he's gonna be, coming into the chat room here, and suddenly you hear it. I choose to believe he just has like a boombox behind him or some atmospheric noise generator. It's just like, oh yes, I need the proper entrance. Yes, just flair for the dramatic. Apparently our mission's to be determined.
Okay, Captain. We've got 2 ways to go here. Jarmel's told us to set up base camp where we can use the trees for cover. But exactly where we do it is up to us. It's north or south from here. Take your pick.
I chose north, and then there's a Zerg camp in the south. So I think wherever you don't pick gets infested with Zerg. That or it's infested either way, and you just have cleared out the southern path. Save successful, so we can keep going. Let's go south. Oh no, it was a different point. Damn it, they're costing me so much potential buildings. Well, not really so much, but still. You'll be hearing that line so much. Alright, we'll build it here this time. I know you didn't see previous, but nah. Whoa.
Our SCGs are under attack.
Is it that southern base I saw? So yeah, okay, so I just chose the harder of the 2 bases to be at. But yeah, as you can see, we're getting medics this time around. Because this wall was actually made post-Brood War. The other one was made pre-Brood War. So, I feel you can notice a bit of difference in some of the story, going on. Like they didn't,
Alright, looks good. Judicator, we're in position. Excellent. Our forces are in place as well. What about those support troops from Scion? They have already taken a position on the northwest ridge.
when I was first playing, these were down here. It was really weird.
Remember, only my energies can destroy the Zermert. I must be present during its destruction. Acknowledged. Hearing out.
Damn it, what was I saying? I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop and check. I'm gonna stop and check what I said, and I will deal with the dog. So, BRB.